Hi everybody and welcome back. I think I'm just gonna play one more games with Slavs and it's been fun so far, but I think I can take something very important away from the last game, which is that I should really stay away from range units after Feudal Age, because they are just bad for Slavs, really. So making an archery range later than in Feudal is not a good thing. But this brings me to a crucial thought, because if you remember the last game, I was facing a man-at-arms opening by Burmese, and I thought I can counter it with one range archers at home defensively. And I think it turned out okay-ish, but I think I lost like 2 wills, cleaned up the man-at-arms really fast and could counter-attack. But against a stronger enemy, this would not work. He would get either more damage in, or not lose these men-at-arms, or whatever. So, yeah, having the range defense as a counterplay to men-at-arms as my default setup, as it is right now, I think I need to really overthink that. I think I need to consider more the option of pre-walling my wood in and massing a couple of scouts without upgrades to fight the man-at-arms in the short time window that I have, just simply because I don't always want to be playing archers in Feudal Age. I mean, I can add a range later, but as I do want to be going for cavalry play, it would be just so much better to not overcommit on the range so early on. So let me try a couple of things. Before I start the game, I will play the game. Don't worry. I'm just going to try some very basic things out right now. Terrain, maybe get myself, yeah, forest. Why not forest? Oh, yeah, whatever. So if my enemy happens to have a scout, where is that? Scout cavalry. And I happen to wait until I mass 4 scouts. And he has 1 scout and man-at-arms. As a generic civ in Feudal, and I am civilization, what was I? Slavs. And my enemy is, let's say, a more or less generic civ, if he is, in this case, Byzantines. How would this fight turn out? And what do I need to do to win this? I could potentially add in a spear. I could wait until I have 5 scouts, but even to get these 4 scouts out while I'm pre-walling and I am under pressure is difficult to do. So I'm thinking right now, if I can get this good fight, like, okay, now the AI is obviously not really attacking me in a proper way. Like, okay, this doesn't help right now. I need to probably make the forest, the terrain, a little smaller. So that the AI is not so keen on scouting everything. Yeah, this could be the time window when he's not paying too much attention. So if I manage to single out units, I could win this fight, just because I have the mobility with them and probably have a couple of villagers in the mix. But now let's see what happens if he is just as in the game before. If player 2 happens to be Burmese, and so has 1 extra attack. Is he Burmese now? Yeah. Now this could in fact look different. Still good too. I don't know why the AI does this. Well, I actually expected things to be a little different. What happens if I simply patrol? Well, because in a real game, of course, my enemy is also going to micro a little bit, so I think patrolling in is more representative. Well, as this actually does work out fine, 4 scout cavalry versus 3 men-at-arms and 1 scout. I honestly thought it would turn out different. But it's probably because the AI is kind of bugged out at the moment with this thing, but it gives me the overall impression that I can actually fight back once I get scout numbers out. If player 2 happens to be Japanese, how do things look then? Or Vikings? I'm just gonna patrol, nothing else. Because obviously the AI is also just going to patrol, so in another case it would be very unfair. Yeah, see, because this is very convincingly lost now. So I would definitely need at least 5 scouts versus Japanese. And getting 5 scouts out can be tricky, I think. If I micro it a little, yeah, then all of a sudden the fight looks good again. Difficult stuff. So my reasoning behind this is just when I'm expecting men-at-arms, I should potentially next time stay with a scout rush still, try to pre-wall and fight it back and see how that works, because I was taking a lot of damage still, and I just want to break free from this habit of going one-range archers every game, and I simply do that because obviously everybody at this elo is opening men-at-arms. Yeah, so if I'm facing a civ next time which has more or less generic men-at-arms and I don't have to fear an overwhelming men-at-arms force, I think I try this time to go pre-war, skip eco upgrades for the time being so I can mass 4 to maybe 5 scouts, try to pick up the reinforcement spearmen, and then try to clean up the men-at-arms with scouts. This is new to me. I've never really tried to play it this way because I usually thought, well, if my berries get hit by men-at-arms and I'm out of food and I can't produce scouts and I've clicked the eco upgrades, I'm basically, I tend to have the situation where I have about 12, 13 farms seeded, but I can't make a single scout because the food trickle will just come in with a little delay. And will simply not be enough to sustain villager production and scout production early feudal, and I have to make a decision what I want. Do I want scout production or do I want villager production? And I think, well, if I don't produce villagers, I'm gonna die, but if I don't produce scouts, I just let my enemy have these men-at-arms in my base all the time, harassing my walls if I've managed to wall them out, and then have archers behind, and then I'm basically stuck on scouts versus archers and men-at-arms. Not a good thing. That's why I tend to hate to go scouts versus men-at-arms, but I think I need to try to practice it and be a little more confident about it, because it would simply more or less lead me into a cavalry-based game, if that's what I want. And that is what I want with Slavs, because obviously their range is a little lackluster. So that's my reasoning behind all this talking. Hope it makes sense for you, but I'm a little bit annoyed that even if I get cavalry civs, I tend to play them like archer civs, just simply because everybody's opening men-at-arms, and I think I do want to get into the habit of trying to clean them up with scouts rather. Because scouts is such an economically strong opening. Slavs Hindustanis. So here I go. Now I have a problem. Because obviously Hindustanis is one of the strongest civs in the game. And if we trust the tier list that Hara has made, well, Slavs are the worst civ in the game at the moment. So, yeah, this, of course, is not looking good. I don't want to be playing cavalry this game, because I'm versus Hindustanis, which do want to play camels, and that basically shreds me. Yeah, he says enjoy, because I have no chance versus this civ. Of course, well... The only thing is, if I get to Drashina Halberdier, I think in that case it's going to be a little more difficult for the Hindustani player, because that tends to be really hard to counter with Hindustanis. Probably with Golem, but if I manage to then get to Drashina champion or something, that's also good versus Golem. Well, I'm overthinking a lot already right now. I think I need to take one step back and first of all try to think about the opening. Is it scouts here? Or is it men-at-arms? As I want to be an infantry anyways, that could be a good thing for men-at-arms. And as this time I might actually not try to seek cavalry play, but an archer play. This time I think I'm going to open men-at-arms. I've just tried to figure out a counter, but a counter to men-at-arms, which is not men-at-arms or archers myself, but this time I think it makes sense because I don't want to play cavalry, so I can go into the archer line. And I want to play archers in Castle Age, because that's actually very good versus camels. The only thing that forces him is to go into Golem, and then now I need to think about what do I want to do versus Golem. And I think potentially that's a longsword switch in the mid of Castle Age. Sounds a bit weird. Come on, what's this pathing? I was talking a lot now and actually messing this up completely. I hope you bear with me. I don't know why his score is so low. It might be he's pushing deer. Might speak for either man-at-arms or a drush or a scout rush. I can never tell at this point. That's a much better baller, I think. Okay, I already found his secondary stone, so he can be maybe around this wood line. 18. So now I'm moving towards here. There is another secondary goal, so I think he is somewhere here. Come on, misclick. No, I reset the gather point too late. That was bad. Okay, he is pushing deer. That's confirmed now. That's why his score is so low. I just want to see where the berries are, because that could be a good thing to hit, because I honestly don't really expect Hindustanis to open archers. But they can, of course. It's not that they can't do it. Now I think I once again want to get... Okay, he's making the barracks now. So that's kind of confirming scouts. If he's not on that gold, I want to double check. Second lumber camp. I need to make a farm. Okay, it's not letting me get this. Oh, but it's bad he's also on the hill already. Yeah, I think I'm just going to move towards my barracks and already... I want to show him why not. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I think, if he knows or not. He's expecting it anyways. That's, I think, not what I need. I need another lumber camp, though. Can get it here. Can get this here, and now I need to get this, and... Okay. I don't have a scout anymore, so that's bad, but I'm just gonna try to make some pressure anyways, and now the next thing I need is an archery range. I think I can already add a spear, because he was not on gold. Which, come on, no, don't turn back. I can already add a spear as well, because he's, I haven't seen him on gold, so I suspect scouts. It'd be very nice to have a defensive spearman for that reason. Maybe even take it offensively if I need to. Let me check, yeah, I see, no, that's the low HP scout. Oh, but he's very good on keeping this, at keeping the safe. Just going to go around his resources. Oh, there is his berries. That's nice. Okay, if I can group these up with the spear right now, they are pretty much invincible. Nice. So I'm trying to get these here. And do I have 6 now? No, 5, 6. So then now I can try to go for a... Yeah, look, this is what I wanted to do in case I'm... In case I'm playing as the cavalry player. But now I have the range up, and now I can get... I do need a blacksmith still, though. This could be nice. This could also be nice. Yeah, I think now for now I just have to defend. He honestly has very good micro, much better micro skills than myself. Like that blocking, that's really advanced, and I can't ever get to get damage in. Man, how many villagers is he going to kill? Is that his 3rd villager just with 2 scouts? Man, that's impressive. I could never do it. Well, at least I got 1 villager kill. It's very necessary for me. How can I wall this? I need to wall this very tightly, so I'm not going to die too bad. Can I afford fletching? Yes, I can. I need to make sure I wall this. He will get even 1 more. That's just bad, honestly. But now I think he won't get more damage in. Simply because this scout has too little HP left. I don't know, now he might be going for skirmishers, so I also add a couple of skirmishers already. Because it's very unlikely that I'm going to need more than 4 archers to fight at his base and get damage in. I think I'd rather just get the defensive upgrades because I'm already expecting skirmishers. And this is the army I have right now. Nice. Yeah, a little overcommitted on these walls there, but okay. I was under pressure. Bear with me. And he was microing this really well, to be fair. This is a nice army to have, but I want to wait until I'm really closed up. 11, I need 15 farms. Okay, and I don't need these on gold right now. Really don't. Yeah, probably I make a couple of archers rather, simply because I have the gold and in spare, and I don't really have the other res in spare. So I'm fully warred now. I can continue to make some archers. I need just a tiny bit of farms more. I think I can get this already. Yeah, 14. Now I can move out again because I should technically be safe versus scouts. And one more farm and then I can make more archers. Like, this army should really be powerful right now. And if he doesn't deal with that, I need to close this up for now. So my defensive units behind walls won't walk out accidentally. So now I have exactly this case that I don't like, that I have some units at my base, but it would be a bad decision to stay at home now. I need to move out. Exactly because of that, because I can make damage. I can single out units, kill them. Okay, that's bad. I'm actually forced to make some more damage. I don't know what units he's going for though now that he's Castle Age. Probably he's just booming and trying to get to Golem. That would be bad. He has things in his range, at least for now I'm keeping him off his gold. I just want to see what he does with this army. I don't know if he's going camels. I don't know if that would be good. Okay, he is going camels, so going crossbow is just fine for me. I have 90. I have 0 on gold. That's really bad because I'm going to be needing a lot of gold to afford everything I want to. So I think, yeah, this is just bad. Need to pull some from this and go camels. Okay, so he's going camels and I'm planning on going crossbow. So I think I'm now going full Castle Age crossbow. He will add skirmishes probably. Then I need to add mangonels. And that will lead me... No. Towards the composition that I finally want to get to. I add a mangonel right away. I just do it. I add a defensive mangonel now so I can move out altogether, because I think I don't have map control at the moment and I can't really build it offensively. But I might want to add mangonels or scorpions, whatever is just possible. That was probably, I don't probably need gold mining. I'd rather get double bit X because I forgot again. University could also be nice. Yeah, now I have a siege workshop up, and look at this. I shouldn't have reseeded. Like, this is really bad eco management from my side, because now I cannot really afford. I only have 9 crossbows, which is too little. I won't have ballistics for a long time. I honestly think he has added a lot of TCs, so I think this leads more towards a very aggressive Castle Age play now. Getting the eco upgrades. Let me see if he is on skirmishes. I can still run away from skirmishes, and 9 crossbows should be fine. Okay. He has extra. Has he extra PS armor light calf, or doesn't he? Now I'm not really sure about this anymore. I think I'm really sure about ballistics though. I should get ballistics ASAP. Should I get a 3rd range before I add siege? No, I should add siege now and just try to protect it. And then I can, in the next step, move towards pikemen even. I think I get the upgrade already. I think I make a little bit of siege, a little bit of fully upgraded archers as my main thing, and add some scorpions and pikemen. Really afraid these archers get caught off guard, but I just want to know how much is he economically investing. I'm going for scorpions, not for mangonels, because he's on light cav, and I'd rather have a bunch of scorpions which are just more versatile. I think actually mangonels are more versatile, but I don't want to rely on this one big shot to kill skirmishes potentially. But I'd rather want to yeah, see, I'm now adding pikes, and I can kite back a little. I want to sit in this choke point. I want to add pikes, probably even with squires, but just from one barracks, because I simply can't afford more. And then now add a couple more farms. Do I have heavy plow? Yes, that's nice. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vills, and this. Probably Huncat even. Oh, he's still not killed this. This is nice. So I do have a chance to actually have a very good army right now. Well, I don't have it right now, but I'm working on it. How can villagers just do all their best to overchop all the time? So funny. Like, if they somehow see a chance to overchop, they will take it. Can I pressure some production buildings? I can pressure this woodline already. I think this is a very good army to do it. And I keep some stuff at home. No, okay. Wow, these units are so slow. I think with 15 crossbows I can already move out. Is it time to add TCs or to add more siege? I don't know, honestly. It's time to add more siege. And this time mangonels, so I can really push buildings. I'm trying to make a castle push happen right now. Get a couple more houses, but yeah, now the wood is coming in anyways. Now I'm doing both actually. Now I'm pushing and adding eco behind. But I don't want to get more production buildings. I just stick with what I have right now and try to be active with the crossbows. I think I do have map control and the offense right now. And so try to be annoying with this part of the army. And I will have to make a change in strategy once I see my enemy is going for Gulag. And once he's going for... This regrouping in the gold spot was hilariously bad. Yeah, going for mangonels is bad for me, so now it would be very beneficial to have some cavalry with me. Let me see, I don't have arson, so, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. But I can pressure some of his eco right now. Oh, I see red dots in my base, that's not good. Where did he break in? He broke in here, so I have to fix this. Yeah, this is see, this is the kind of messy games that I really hate because I have to focus on so many things at once, and I just can't do it. I had the impression from the start that my enemy was way better at microing than I am. Yeah, and now he's trying to go for Golem. No. And he should have the better eco right now. So that got really messy. Let me try to fix this real quick. I need another town center maybe? Maybe, yeah, why not? Why not? Can I make it somewhere? Oh, how is that even possible? Okay, now I do have a problem. I'm more or less on full Castle Age units and he is Imperial Age. What is he going to do with Imperial Age? I don't really expect Imperial Camel, because Imperial Camel would still not be a good option versus the pikemen I'm fielding right now. It's just that I need a lot more production buildings. Where is his castle? I haven't seen it. Oh, not again. Not again, this big mangonel shot. Not again. Well. At least I'm killing some villages, but I think I should stop producing archers right now. Because he is very unlikely to go onto Camel. He is going to Golem right now. So I should stay on infantry, I think. And be considering to add swordsman later. Once yeah, he has his castle up, he's going Golem, so I'm now switching full infantry mode. And do I have a market, by the way? I don't. I need a market, so I can up to Imperial Age. Wow, this is hectic and stressful and all over just complicated. I need more barracks. Don't know what angle he will be coming from. I don't know if I really need a castle. You know what? I think I probably try to get one just for Droshina. And now I have the market, and I can also go to Imperial Age myself right now. I think I really need to do it. Now I need to mass longswords. I think versus Elite Golem that would be bad. Does he have Elite Golem yet? Is there anywhere where I can see what he has? Would be very good. 24 is not enough. I need more farmers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this guy doing? And I think as I am on stone already, I think I can afford to get some outposts. Because I basically have no vision. It's just Golem, it's not Elite Golem yet. So I'm fine for the time being. So I kind of have the impression that I did do a bit of damage in his eco. And that this was good. So, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't want to make... He's on Hassa, that's good, because Hassa technically loses to what I have. But I have so many villagers dead and killed, and I've expanded so little that I'm in a really bad position right now. Okay, first of all, 200 swordsmen, infantry upgrades. Good thing is I'm not too gold dependent right now. But I need to expand to some more wood. You know what? I'm going to buy myself some wood so I can get more wood. It's hilarious. Let's see what 200 swordsmen can do. I think I can't push his castle right now. But I have the feeling that I have a plan for long-term... Oh, I have a long-term strategy, let's put it that way, versus Hindustanis, which is full infantry. Yeah, I need to have Halberdier as he is more, and he's not going to commit on Golem now anymore. I think I will need to tear down his town centers though. There's no other way. And I think as he hasn't made ranged units yet, what's happening here? Yeah, that's pretty weird. Okay, what's going down? My eco is a complete mess, like a complete mess. It's so stressful, this game. Okay, but my enemy is also, he is very good, I have to admit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but it looks like this could potentially be making a lot of economic damage. Now I can get a castle up. I want to secure this gold badly. Still have things in my eco, which is bad, but I also have stuff in his eco, which is also bad for him. Like, I don't like these kind of messy games, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Don't know if he can really deal with his infantry spam right now. Alright, I need Hoshina and I need Champion. And for that, I think I'm going to need a lot more farms. I'm only on 33 farms. I will need this. My eco is so messy, look at this. 1, 2, 3. It's hilarious how messy it is. Where is my main army? Can't even afford Champion. Okay. He goes on hand cannon. Okay, now I need to make a switch. I can possibly stay on this now. I need to go for stable units. Can I afford Cavalier? I think I'd rather go for Hussar, because there's just simply not enough gold left on the map. And then he goes for camels again. Well, this is hilarious. Hindustanis know an answer to everything. Maybe I need scorpions right now. Maybe I need scorpions added. I need scorpions and stables. Even though this is bad, I somehow need to find some counter to this now. How about expanding further, taking more gold? Yeah, this will not work. I don't have the units out yet. Oh, he is already making this castle. Yeah, I should have probably just made some crossbowmen, even though they were not... Even though they were not fully upgraded, they would still have been my best option, potentially. Yeah, now he's sending a lot over here. This is all so messy. I want clean games, like not these messy games. Oh no, I'm laming this gold. That is bad. I want to take... Oh, come on, not again. I need so many different units to counter what he's throwing at me. It's really annoying. Really annoying. And I'm not really well prepared for late game. Alright, I don't have Droshina, I don't have gold. So next gold I can potentially be taken. Should I think be going towards Droshina? And Hussar. 8 small farms. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just don't have the APM to do everything that needs to be done. And that's why I will lose right now. Droshina. Okay, let me... Yeah, I'm already losing so many vills and he is even siege pushing me from this side. This is hilariously annoying. I think I need to somehow spam something into his eco as well. Yeah, how many villages are still left? This is nothing. My eco is completely broken. Yeah, okay. Whew, I guess he played this one correctly, and I do have the way worse Sif, I have to admit. I think I did have a chance when I was spamming his eco with my longswords, but I guess Hindustanis just have an answer to about everything. Yeah, GG. What else to do? So let me quickly recap this. I think there has been one time where I even bet Hindustanis when I was Slavs, but I was very lucky that my enemy went Cav archers in that case to counter my infantry. Yeah, it saved the day. But if you go, there is no chance for Slavs to possibly win this. You have a very valid counter to every unit I can make. To every unit I can make. You have a valid counter to everything. If you don't get AC in time, I can win, but it's still very, very hard. Now, then you go camel again, and I'm done. Nice game, though. Yeah, next. You can watch later on YouTube. Yeah, Boya help is hard to get to, though. Especially when you can't open because of your camels, and I have no cav upgrades yet. Yeah, but I was castle age all the time and needed to get my infantry to imp upgrades first. You can sure go hype Boya, but that would require me to be on Cav in Castle Age, I think, to make it somehow realistic. Yeah, mate, cheers. Yeah, so I think it was a fun game. Because I was once again, if we believe Harris tier list that we're working through right now, I played the worst Civ versus the best Civ in the game on Arabia, and now I basically know why. If I make some kind of ranged unit, the Hindustanis have Golem. If I go heavy on some kind of cavalry unit, they have OP camels, and if I go for infantry, they have hand cannons. So they basically counter everything that I could throw at them possibly. And yeah, would scorpions do fine versus hand cannons? I'm not too sure. 7 range, how much range do the scorpions have? Do I actually have one left? Let me see, 7 range, yeah, so that's the problem. They do 17 melee damage, and they do only 12 damage, and they have 40 HP. 40 HP, yeah, see, they're just way too squishy. Maybe heavy scorpions versus hand cannons can potentially be fine if I have that behind, but going infantry and scorpions, yeah, I might. Well, maybe I should have added a lot more scorpions. But then on the other hand, why would I add scorpions if he is already on Hussar? That doesn't make any sense to me. I needed to protect these. Oh, this is so difficult. Well, probably it's possible to be on Scorpion Halberdier champion combination, something like that. But still, I'm not really sure if they don't still die to Hindustani hand cannons. And if they don't do, it's still a very hard fight because he has Hussars, which will try to snipe the scorpions, and still, well, I think it's, I don't know if it works. It seems like a bit hopeless. And this one game that I won, where I was really proud of, as Slavs versus Hindustanis, was mainly because I was my Hindustani enemy didn't go for hand cannon, but he went for CA, so I could actually go scorpions, and that was good versus CA, but it's not too good versus hand cannons, I believe. But let me know what you think. They have 2 pierce armor, and this is I don't think it's really gonna work. Anyways, so far so good. I think it was a fun game, a little bit too messy for my taste. I liked the one before a little better because it was not as messy. But I had the feeling that my opponent Klaus was also a very decent player who had tons of micro potential. Oh, surprisingly low in elo, in 1283 only. I would have expected him to be in the mid 1300s at least, because I think his micro was way better than mine. I think I got like 1-2 villager kills with my man-at-arms, but he got, I think, 3 or 4 villager kills with his scouts, with his leftover scouts. That was so annoying. Crazy. Do Hindustanis have their bonus where their scout cavalry attack faster or something? I don't think they get that in Castle Age, at least. In Feudal Age. Villages cost. Oh man, this is such an insane bonus. Camel Riders attack faster. Yes, Camel Cavalry versus buildings. Okay, he broke in fast, but I didn't realize. So he would have broken in without this bonus. +2 range. Yeah, so that's why scorpions are not even an option anymore. Once he gets Shatagni going. Let me know what you think, but I think this was, once again, Civ matchup-wise, pretty hopeless. I think if I had been a way better player, I could have still won, of course. That would have required me to be safer at home, not have 3-4 vills die to scouts. If I managed that better, and if I got my damage in, we got Castle Age at a similar time, I had... then it would have been closer, but once it got to this late stage of the game, I think I could strategically not really win. It was then I had to deal with Hussar raids all over. Don't know if stonewalling would be an option. It could be. I have 200 stone in the bank. Don't need too many castles, as Boya is not really an option to get to anymore. It just takes too long. A tricky thing. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm honestly happy with my gameplay and my strategic thought, and I think I can close it out for Slavs now, because I think I now have a rough idea how to play the Civ, what they are capable of doing. Stay away from range units later than Castle Age. Yeah. So thanks for watching. See you next time.